How's it going, guys? So today we are in another video playing Icebow on the ladder, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it has been rough lately. I mean, every matchup it feels like I'm fighting against something pretty broken. Um, some mid-ladder, not even broken, just some mid-ladder nonsense, stuff that is only good against Expo and loses to everything else except for the other nonsense decks, which are most of the decks, which is the problem with mid-ladder, guys. You can get away with this stuff, but of course, I can't run a mid-ladder Menace deck because I do not have the card levels for that, and I wouldn't feel good about it anyway. Holy... What was that, bro? Well, no, I'm going for an Expo. There's no way he can punish this. I'm going to go for Skellies in front of this. Okay, good Skellies. He's going to punish this. He's going to get away with that somehow. Okay. No, he's not. He's not. Okay. I was going to be mad if he got away with that. I'm not going to lie, guys. I was actually going to be really mad. But he doesn't get away with it, so I don't have to be mad anymore. And we are off to a nice start here in our first game of the day. But yeah, I was playing off camera a little earlier, and it was rough, guys. I was getting some really rough matchups. Okay, bro. It's not 2024 anymore. You can stop running a Goblin Giant, bro. You really can, I promise you. It's not good anymore, bro. Ice Wiz does not stay alive, which kind of sucks, but it's alright. We do have our Evo Tesla up next, and he does have his Evo Mega Knight. Wait, he doesn't have Evo Mega Knight. Okay, that's good for us. Evo Mega Knight is very hard to defend with this deck, guys, because they just knock back your knights and you can't, like, tank for the Tesla because of it. So, bro, what is happening? Surely that's not a good trade for him, right? Like, that can't be a good trade. I'm just going to go for my Evo Tesla here, and he might go for a Goblin Giant. I have my Expo ready if he wants to. You know what? No. You know what? Let me chill. I don't want to go for my Expo at the bridge because then he can just go for a Goblin Giant and I would just lose. I'm just going to rock it here on top of this and go for a log here. Very nice defense. And, okay, he's just going to spam. Uh-oh. That was not good. Okay, I'm just going to go in here because he's just spammed elixir, like 10 elixir at 0. So we should be able to break through this Mega Knight pretty easily, and we do. And we're going to get some nice damage with our Expo here, and we should be able to win with just one rocket, especially if that gets a hit. It does. So I'm going to just rocket the tower here and go for my Knight to kite this Executioner. And we're going to get a nice, easy win here for the first game. Alright, guys, we are up against Zaki here. Zaki? I'm not sure. But anyways, yeah, the support on my last video, guys, was really good. Okay, wow. Okay, actually, that wasn't actually even that crazy. But I'm actually going to go in here because he probably has, like, yeah, I figured he'd have, like, some kind of bait deck. And I figured that, you know, if he has a Valkyrie, I could probably still break through, but we do get really unlucky there. Oh my goodness, guys. Ice Wiz is going off of the team, I'm telling you, because that was an atrocious performance. What was that? He didn't even shoot, bruh. Ice Wiz is a bad card, I swear. It needs buff. I don't know what they can even do to it. Maybe give it like a tiny HP buff or something. The thing is, they can't buff it too much because then Splash Yard would be broken, but I mean, Splash Yard is already broken, so effectively nothing would change. So, I don't know. He's gonna go for in for a barrel here. Okay, he gets me there. Oops. I should have dropped it one tile lower. I knew it was going to be placed in the back, but I thought my log still would catch it, which was my mistake, I guess. He did just play his Valkyrie, though, I think, so he should be a few cards off, so I could force out a lot of elixir with an Expo here. I do have the Tesla, too. Okay, so he's got classic bait, except he doesn't have classic bait because he has an Inferno Tower and a... Okay, I just have to rocket that. I really don't have a choice. Wow. By the way, guys, I want you to know, I want you to just, like, if you don't know, right? No bait player runs the Inferno Tower and the Princess and the Dark Goblin. You're either Princess Dark Goblin for the cycle, or if you want a faster cycle, you run... Dark Goblin, Princess and no Inferno Tower. You do not run, or just Dark Goblin or just Princess. You do not run all 3 of those cards. It just does not make any sense. And of course, this guy is running all 3 cards because he is a doofus, I guess. I don't know. I can't possibly begin to understand the mind of a mid-ladder player. Anyways, I'm going to go for my Expo here because he doesn't really have anything for it. Like, he's going to go Inferno Tower, but that's literally fine. I'm just going to go for my NATO here. Oh my, how does that destroy my entire Expo, bro? What was that? It's fine, though. Literally, all we have to do is get a... Okay, I didn't catch that. Okay, are you kidding me, bro? Are we for real right now? Anyways, I'm going to go for this, and then I'm going to go for my Evo Tesla now, and go for my Ice Whiz here, and my Knight on top of the... Okay, never mind. That was really bad barrel from him, so we were actually fine, and I'm going to go in for an Expo here as soon the second that Valkyrie dies. I'm not even going to wait for the Valkyrie. Okay, how is that on my Expo, bro? What was that? Okay, we still get a lock, I guess, but he probably has a rocket too, because somehow, even though he's running a cycle deck, he probably has the rocket in hand, which I can't even comprehend, but, you know, whatever, bro. I don't, you know, I can't even, like, be asked anymore. Anyways, I'm going to just go for a log here. I don't really have a choice. I do have my Tesla to defend against the barrels there, so... Bro, stop. Just stop, bro. Please. What is this? This is complete nonsense, bro. Okay, I'm gonna rocket this. Then I'm gonna NATO the... Okay, how did that Skelly Barrel not kite? Bro, this is not my day. I'm telling you guys, this is not my day for Expo. Bro, I hate this game, bro. Alright, we are in the next game, guys, and we are gonna see if we can maybe not get matched up against some absolute nonsense, which of course is not going to happen. We're always going to get matched up against nonsense. Welcome to mid-ladder. Enjoy your stay. He hogs right into that Tesla. I guess he thought it wouldn't kite. You know what, I'm actually gonna go for an Expo here. Okay, that was a terrible Expo because I'm not even up elixir, but... Okay, he has lightning. He has hog lightning. Also, he could have been hog EQ, so that was really bad. And okay, but that was really bad for him because all he had was vines and lightning for some reason, which is a very weird combo to have. But I'm not complaining because it means my Ice Whiz is kind of free because the vines can't take it out, and the lightning is a -3 trade. So I actually feel pretty good about this matchup here. I'm just going to go for my Knight in the back, cycle to my Evos, and make sure I have my Tesla in cycle for the Hog Rider. And I'm going to go for my Tesla here to snipe this Executioner. It should reach. Yep, it does. And I'm going to go for an Expo here, because if he hogs into this, I'm okay with that, because I have a whole Knight down. And what else can he really do, realistically? Like, he has Valkyrie, which is going to die in seconds to the combined forces of my Knight, Tesla, and my Expo. And we get some nice chip on the tower, and our Knight gets a hit. This is a very good matchup, guys, I think. I think his deck is way too expensive, because if his best option to deal with the Expo was spend 9 elixir worth of spells, he must have, like, a Mega Knight and, like, a Pekka or something, because, like, how else can you justify that? Oh, I messed up the tornado placement there, guys. Never do what I just did. That was really bad. And just like that, we lost any lead we had. Oh well, it's okay, guys. I'm just gonna go in for an Expo here because he used the vines, and okay, he goes for the Executioner. He places it kind of poorly though, so it's not gonna get any chip on my Expo, and that's gonna be game, I think. I don't think he can afford a lightning, or anything like that. And he's still not back to vines. I think it's one more card until vines. So yeah, he's just gonna lose this game. Even though we played kind of sloppy, his deck was just really weird. So we kind of just got away with it, guys. And I'm just gonna cut to the next one here because I don't think there's any hope of him having a comeback here. Yeah, I mean, guys, look at this gameplay and tell me that you're gonna be surprised when I win it. Okay, like, I'm not gonna sell this, guys. I promise. Alright, guys, we are in the next game against Tuggy here, or Tuggy, I don't know. I really don't know, guys. People be naming themselves anything nowadays. How can you even tell how to pronounce a username, bro? I want to say it's probably like Tuggy, like Tug Speedman. Shoutouts to Ken, and shoutouts to Tug Speedman. But yeah, so, I don't know, guys. It's been kind of a weird week. Like, there's been like a little bit of bad stuff happening, but also like a lot of good stuff has happened, so I don't really know. what to think about this week, to be honest. I'm just going for my knight here. That didn't kite the... What the... Bro, what? In what world does that not kite the Pekka? What? Bro, that Pekka thinks he's a wall breaker, bruh. What was that? Okay. That's not even the weirdest thing that has happened this game. The weirdest thing that has happened this game is that this guy just let me take his entire tower with my knight. What is going on? He literally let me take his entire tower. Guys, you won't find any content like this anywhere else on YouTube. I promise. You won't find this commentary at this point in the ladder, bruh. I swear. So, you gotta subscribe and like the video or something, because like what on earth is happening in these games, bro? Anyways, I'm expecting him to just go E-Barb's opposite lane or something, because that was what he did last time and it worked for him last time. It won't work for him this time, but he doesn't know that. Yeah, so I'm gonna go for my Skellies here, and then I'm gonna go for my Evo Knight here to actually kite the Pekka. And the reason why I'm not going for my Tesla here, even though I really need it, is because I don't want to give him Vines value, but I am going to have to go for the Tesla now. Yeah, so good timing on that, because I had to do it then. Okay, wait, this is actually kind of a sloppy defense, though, guys. Please kill it. Okay, thank you. Oh, we're alive. We are, in fact, alive, and Double Elixir has now hit, and that's good for us, because it means he only has 45 seconds to take our tower. Meanwhile, we just have to defend for that long. And this time, guys, I'm just going to rocket this because I don't really have a choice. Okay, guys, come on now. Come on. I really had to log that Pekka. There's no way. There is simply no way. Anyways, I'm going to go for an Evo Tesla here because I knew he was going to go for the Vines. And we do get a pretty nice defense there. Again, this game was kind of sloppy, but, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm just having an off day, but we're still winning, so it's all right. We're fighting weird decks, and this guy doesn't have the elixir to even like play cards to break through, let alone the skill. So we're going to take a nice win here against Pekka E-Barb spam, guys. Alright, guys, we are up against this person right here who's not even in a clan. And if he doesn't want to play anything, I will just cycle my knight in the back, probably in the interest of time. And guys, I don't know how many other games you play besides Clash Royale, but Hytale, if you guys know that game, it's kind of like Minecraft if you don't, but it's more like fantasy focused, and it's kind of like made for a more dedicated audience, like you know, like an older audience, I guess. And so yeah, it's kind of like Minecraft. It's like a block game where you can like be creative, or you can like, you know, fight monsters and explore and adventure and stuff. So if you guys know Minecraft and Terraria but don't know Hytale, it's kind of like a mix between those two games. And that game was actually canceled a while ago, but it recently just came back. The old developer of the game actually bought it back. Anyways, this guy is running Pekka, Goblin Giant, and Wizard and Earthquake, which, you know, he might be the first person to ever run this combination of cards. I would not be surprised. Anyways, I'm just going for my Skellies here. Okay, wait, no. Okay. I thought that Wizard was going to get a hit, guys. I was going to crash out. He did not, though, but we are still down 1,000 damage, so we're down 2 rockets, which is very bad. But I think if we had a better cycle, we would be fine. Oh, wait, what am I talking about? He's not running Pekka. He's running Sparky. I'm just going to rocket this every time, I think, because it's a 6-for-6 trade, and now we can go either lane, depending on what he wants to do. So he can't Sparky in the back anymore without getting rid of some of his advantage. So that's why I thought that was a pretty good play. I'm going to go for my knight in the back here, and I'm going to set up a Tesla in the middle. He does have an... Wait, he has an Earthquake. Why would I do that? I should have... Whatever, guys. It's fine. I'm gonna go for my log here. This is a really annoying deck to defend because the Goblin Giant has way too much HP, and then the mini Pekka does way too much damage, and it's just rough overall. Okay, he tries to go for the bats to snipe the Tesla, so I will go for my Evo Tesla there, and he does miss the Tesla. I'm actually gonna go in here. I think he doesn't have any elixir, and he Okay, he plays the wizard, so... Wait. Guys. He can't afford... He wasted the zap, so he can't afford a Goblin Giant, guys. He can't afford it, or Sparky or anything. So he's going to have to respond super late to that. Yeah, he goes for the bats, and he is really low on elixir still. That might have been on 0. No, that wasn't on 0. He should have, like 4 elixir right now? I have no idea. Anyways, I'm just going to go for a rocket on top of his push here if he goes for it. If he doesn't, I will just leave it. Okay, he does not. So I'm just going to leave it and go for my Skellies on top of this, and then go for my Ice Whiz in the back. Please kill that. Okay, I was, like, about to say. I'm going to go for my Icebow here. Yeah, he goes for the Goblin Giant. Going to go for my Knight here. And he does go for the Earthquake, which is fine with me because I can just go for my Tesla now and get a pretty nice, clean defense. And that Expo is going to snipe that Wizard, which is super nice. And this guy kind of sold this game, guys. I'm not going to lie, because I'm just going to be able to defend the whole time, I think. I'm going to go for my Expo here, and then he's going to say, oh, well, I can go in front now, and I'm going to rocket his Sparky, just as he thinks that. Okay, that was a horrible rocket. I did not think he was going to, or I thought he was going to play something there, but he did not, and he's just giving me infinite Evo Tesla value. I'm going to go for my log here on top of this mini Pekka, because he goes for the Skellies, and my Skellies are saved because of that, and I still have a Tesla on the board. And I'm going to have to go for 1 rocket, guys, I think, to win this game, because otherwise he will just, like, ruin me with his cycle. But he can't go in, really, because I can just rocket whatever he places. And, okay, this is going to be a little sketchy, guys, but it should be okay. That shouldn't splash on my tower. Okay, it did not splash on my tower. Oh, that was bad. I really thought that was going to be okay. I'm going to rocket NATO that. I know it seems aggressive, guys, but he still has to respond to that Knight, and the mini Pekka is definitely the worst thing to deal with. Okay, wait, guys. I might have sold the game. I'm not even going to lie, guys. I might have sold the game. Wait. Oh no, dude, I sold the game. No, dude, what was that? How did he afford so much? Alright, guys, we're up against Wild Man White in this game here, and that last game, guys, that just goes to show you can be the better player and still lose. And, you know, so I learned this trick, guys, with the Tornado. You can actually activate the King Tower with the Skelly Barrel, which I didn't actually know until very recently. I'm going to go for a Tesla here to snipe these minions, and then depending on what he wants to do, I might actually go in. But I just feel like he has to respond to the Knight, you know, so, like, let's see what he wants to do with that. I might go in here. It feels like, okay, I'm kind of glad I didn't. You know, honestly, guys, I play this deck too aggressively. You need to, if you want to get better at this deck, play more patient than I'm playing now. I just feel like I can get away with it on mid, because I'm on mid ladder, and then I can never actually get away with it, and I end up just losing games for no reason, and it doesn't really do me any good. Anyways, I'm going to go for Defensive Expo here, just because I can't really risk him, like, defending it super hard, because I would just be kind of screwed if that happened. And now we are in a pretty decent position. He's going to get a swing with the minion, but, oh, he gets 2 swings? Really? What the heck is that, bruh? But it's okay. I'm just going to go for my Tesla here. You know, I think the worst part of the Skelly Barrel, the thing that makes it the most broken, is the fact that it does like 200 damage to your tower when it lands. Like, it does so much landing damage, and if you don't have a building, there is 0 way to prevent that. Like, if they have a tank and you don't have a building, you just literally cannot avoid damage. It's guaranteed, which I just think is kind of lame. I feel like unavoidable damage is lame. But the rocket is not lame because the rocket is super based. I'm going to go for my Expo here. I know it's kind of weird because he has the Mortar up still, but it'll take out the Mortar faster, and then I have a nice counter push here, and he's going to struggle to defend it. I'm going to go for my Tesla here. Perfect timing on that Tesla, and it's going to... I love that interaction, guys. It wipes out the entire Evo barrel because it goes back underground. So this guy has just basically completely lost the game here. I mean, what can he really do? I can just... I'm going to go for a rocket on the Skelly King, actually. Wait, hold on. Don't run away from the rocket, please. Okay. I really thought, guys, that he was going to, the Skelly King was going to run away. But, I don't like that poison. I feel like he just has to go in here. And, yeah, because he did that poison, I can go for an Expo here without any punishment. I feel like he's just getting kind of desperate. I don't blame him at all. This is a really bad situation to be in. If you're a Mortar against Expo, you want the damage lead for sure. Because if you can force the Expo player to go on offense, then you can just completely destroy them. Because your win condition is cheaper and your tanks are probably better too. So this is a little sketchy though, guys. I'm gonna have to go for a really, really late Ice Whiz, and that should clean everything up. Yeah, very beautiful Ice Whiz there, and we are going to take a nice win here. All I really have to do is go for a Rocket, and I'm going to play a Knight just to be safe, guys. There's really no reason for me to rush. I have tons of tower health. But yeah, he is going to lose this game as I'm going to get this Rocket down, and we take a nice win against Mortar Bait, guys. Alright, and we're up against Fox Andrew 32 in this next game here. But yeah, guys, Hightail, I'm super excited for it, because like it got canceled, but the original owner of the game spent $5 million out of his own pocket to bring it back. I mean, what a giga chad, guys. Seriously. That is just an amazing move by him. I mean, seriously, he did not have to do that, right? He could have, this guy's rich, right? He could have just lived his life in retirement and, been totally fine. But he's doing this for the fans, and I just think that that's amazing. Anyways, we don't activate King Tower here. I'm gonna have to go for a Tesla here. It's kind of nice though, because I'm gonna take like 3,000 damage on the left side, but there wasn't really anything I could do about that. My cycle was kind of messed up. But I could go for an Icebow on 0 here, because he just spammed on 0, and I have a Tesla up on him, so I'm actually gonna do that. It's probably a bad idea, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I probably should not do this, but okay. Yeah, of course, he's running E-Golem. I should have known. Okay, bro. I thought he was playing Splash Yard. That's why I did that play. But he was not playing Splash Yard. He was playing E-Golem. You know what, guys? It's okay, because we're going to have our Ice Whiz to clean up all of this. And, okay, he's just putting everything down on 0, bro. I swear. He does not have the elixir for this. He really does not. But he's going to get away with it, because I can't punish him at all. Even though he fed me elixir with the elixir golem, I still can't punish him. You want? I'm gonna go for an Icebow here. There's no way he has the elixir to defend this. He has to be on 4 elixir, right? Bro, what do you mean he has 7 elixir? There's no way he has 7 elixir. Excuse me? He played an E-Golem, a Witch, and a Fireball at the bridge. What? Okay, well, I'm gonna go for my Ice Whiz here just to kill those bats. And how is the cannon in range of that? What? Guys, am I crazy? Like, what is going on here? I'm gonna have to go for my Skellies on 0. Why does the E-Golem do so much damage, by the way? This is a guys, this is a 3 elixir card. 3 elixir card. 3 elixir card, by the way. I just want you guys to know that. 3 elixir card. And he's gonna get away with placing a Mega Knight at the bridge. Of course he is. Bro, I hate this game sometimes, bro. Like, what is this, bro? He's playing E-Golem, Mega Knight at the bridge, and he gets away with it. He doesn't get punished for it. And even though he's feeding me literally 4 elixir, and there's nothing I can do, guys. I mean, there's nothing I can do. What is this, bro? Like, actually, what is this? I'm gonna go for my Rocket here, and then Tornado, whatever he wants to play. Okay, I mean, it was a good play, but it didn't work. Because, good play is not rewarded in this game, because good players don't make Supercell money, guys. We are up against Deadman777 in this next game here, guys, and, dude, ladder just sucks, bro, because, like, you play ladder, and if you lose a game, all of the hard work you did in winning your last game suddenly no longer matters, and you just have to like start from scratch. Basically, you have to win an entire game and play your absolute best just to... How is that on my tower, bro? Okay, you know what, he spent 20 elixir at the bridge, and there's no way he can punish it. Again, guys, where does he pull 7 elixir from? He played a Hog Rider at the bridge, which I countered with 3 elixir, and then he plays a Prince at the bridge, which I counter with 4 elixir, so I should be up 2 elixir, and then he wastes 2 elixir on a Zap, and then I have a Knight Ice Whiz at the bridge. How does he afford that? Like, where is he getting this elixir from? Up his... It's okay. It's alright, guys. This is just Clash Royale. And, if you want to beat the odds, you gotta play the stupid game that you play. Because otherwise, you're not going to get anywhere, I guess. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna quit Clash Royale and play a Hightail, I swear, bro. Anyways, I'm gonna go for my Skellies here, just to tank for that Prince. Okay, it doesn't actually tank for the Prince. That is kind of annoying. I'm gonna go for my Log here, just to reset this Beautiful log there, but I'm not actually going to get any damage, I don't think. I could have NATO'd that maybe, but yeah, he's going to cannon anyway, so wouldn't have ended up being much. But I think I am up an elixir or two, which I should never say because it ends up never being true somehow. But yeah, I'm going to go for my Ice Whiz in the back here and just kind of do the same thing that I did last time, which is kind of set up for a push here. I'm going to go for my Knight here just so that the cannon will target onto it, and then I can go for my X-Bow. And we'll see what he wants to do. I hope he goes for a Mega Knight. Yeah, because I think that's actually pretty good for me. I can go for my Log here, and then I can go for my Knight on 0. And that's pretty good. Knight. Okay. I didn't think about the Evo, how the Evo Mega Knight was going to knock everything back, but, you know, it's alright. Let's see if we win this bridge battle. We kind of have to win this bridge battle. We don't, though. That is actually very bad for us. I'm going to actually NATO this. I don't know if I needed to, but I'm going to do it anyway. This can't attack my X-Bow in this position, so I'm going to go for it. And then I'm going to go for my Evo Tesla there to prevent the Prince from dashing. And then I'm going to go for my Log. I didn't even know when did he play the Witch? I literally don't even remember him playing it. I'm not going to lie, guys. But apparently he does have the Witch, and the Witch hopefully should die. If it dies, we are in a good position. We're not in a good position. Okay, he just lives on -2 elixir. And I'm going to go for my Skellies here. I knew he was going to rage there. That's why I did that. Okay, and the Witch is going to get infinite splash damage, even though that is not even remotely close to my tower. I'm actually going to let this Hog get a hit, because it means I can go in here. I don't think he can punish this. I mean, again, he should not have the Elixir to defend this at all. I'm going to go for my Ice Whiz at the bridge, because I knew he was going to somehow afford a Mega Knight out of nowhere, and shockingly, he actually did. I know, guys. Real shocker. Mega Knight player somehow affords a Mega Knight even though he just spent 20 elixir at the bridge. And it doesn't even matter that we predicted his entire life and we got literally every play right because we're going to get punished for it anyway. Such is the life of an Icebow player. But I don't think he has a big spell, guys. He just has Rage and Zap. So I'm going to set up this Clash of Clans here. And hopefully that will be enough to win this game. I'm just going to let him take that Tesla from me because I mainly wanted to cycle to my Evo anyway. And I'm going to go for my Knight in the back here. Do I want to go for Rocket Cycle? I don't know if there's time, guys. Okay, well, if he's going to give me a free Witch on the tower, then I will take a Rocket. But, okay, I'm actually going to go for an X-Bow here because that was a really... I don't like that Mega Knight in the back play from him. Anyways, I'm going to go for another Knight here. And go for another Ice Whiz on top of this. And we should be in a pretty good position. I'm going to go for another Tesla here. Just pressure him with as much as I can. I've never seen so many troops at the bridge. Oh my god. Oh my spam. And that Prince just died. I thought we were going to get on tower there, but we did not, unfortunately. Gonna go for a third Ice Wizard, guys. Triple Elixir is crazy sometimes. And go for another Tesla here. And that Knight cannon is going to get destroyed, and we are going to get an extremely clean win here, guys. I don't think he can break through in time. Wait. Oh, he had Zap. I forgot. Okay, wait. Let me Rocket here real quick, just so he can't, like, cheese me out with spells or anything. And we do take a beautiful win against this Mega Knight Prince Rage Zap deck, which, you know, to his credit, it probably works pretty well against, like, bait and stuff, so I can't even really blame him for running this. Alright, guys, we are up against Sandman here, and, alright, what was I gonna say about Hightail? So... Oh, no Zappies, bro. No, dude, this could only be two things, bro. This could only be two things. It's either Golem or it's Recruits. And either way, we are royally screwed. Uh-oh. Guys, I think it's like Recruits bait or something. Wait, no, that could still be Golem. Wait, is it... Hold on. Now I'm confused. It could be Mortar? Okay. I really wish that Ice was lived. Okay, I think it's Golem because you wouldn't have Bomber in a Mortar deck, I feel like. Wait, no, it is Mortar. What? I'm gonna go for my little NATO trick here, guys. Okay, I kind of messed up the thing here, so we're actually gonna take some tower damage. Okay, what? Okay, I know that, like, people have been running the Zappies with the giant skeleton lately, but I have never seen this variation before. So this is going to be a pretty weird matchup, I think. I think we're going to have to go for Rocket Cycles. I mean, you can't really break through Zappies with the X-Bow. They're just going to reset your X-Bow forever, and then he also has the giant skeleton to tank for my X-Bow, so... I'm just going to play super defensively, guys, in this game, and I'm going to cycle my Knight in the back when I reach 10. I think I'm going to Rocket that. I really don't want to mess around with the cannon cart. and it's pretty free rocket. So I'm going to take that, and he is going to go in other lane, which I think is actually really smart because... Brother, what? Okay, well, that's fine. We're gonna take some death damage, but we're still up damage, and because he spent so much elixir on the mirror for no reason, he takes a bunch of night shots that he could have avoided. But, you know, I'm not gonna question that. You know, I feel like in this deck, I actually feel like you would rather have clone than the mirror. Okay, I'm gonna go in here. I sort of don't expect to get much out of this, but I can go for my knight on this giant skeleton, and it doesn't cross the bridge, which is very nice. I'm actually gonna go for my Tesla here, just because I really need to in order to survive and not get counter pushed. Like, this isn't about hitting the getting the Expo on the tower, guys. That Tesla was required so that he couldn't get a really broken counter push. I'm just gonna go for my NATO on all of this. Wow. Okay, bro, calm down. I couldn't cycle fast enough there, so we're going to take a few thousand damage. But I think we can still win this game. His deck is just really bizarre, so... I don't know. I don't know how we win this game, guys, or if we can win this game, but I feel like we can. I need to get 4 elixir really fast here. And go for a log on all of this. A little bit sketchy, but I think we should be... Okay, never mind. That's going to get on my tower, and we're going to lose the game immediately. Nerf cannon cart, bro. I don't care. It was already nerfed into the ground. Nerf it again. I'm going to go for my Ice Whiz up high here and go for my Knight on top of this. And I'm going to go for my Evo Tesla as soon as I physically can. How is that on my Expo, by the way, guys? What was that? Gonna go for my log here, pre-log something, and okay, it's going to go for the Zappy in the other lane. That is fun. I'm gonna go for my Skellies here, and then I'm gonna NATO this back and not get anything. Okay, guys, I don't know if we can break through this. I'm not gonna lie. As nonsense as this deck is, it's working. I didn't realize he had mirror and clone, guys. I should have known the moment he played the mirror that he was going to have the clone, because what else was he going to have? Let's be realistic here. But, you know, I missed my rocket. Okay, yeah, you know, guys, this might be enough Clash for today. What is this, bro? What is this garbage? Like, realistically, guys, that deck was going to lose to every other deck in the game. But, of course, I'm playing Icebow, so I'm going to lose to nonsense like that. He can't defend anything, because he doesn't have any defensive cards except for the cannon card or the giant skeleton. So, like, the second a lava hound is played, he just loses the game. But, of course, it works against Icebow. We are up against Alan here from the Rising Phoenix gang. And, yeah, guys, I mean, the absolute state of Clash Royale. Okay, I have to go for Log and Tesla here. That is really annoying. I got starting handed. Thank you, Clash Royale. I wish you could just set... Like, okay, you know, I get why they want randomness, right? They don't want you to just have the same hand every time, because that would reduce variance and it would make it so you have too much control over your cycle. But I just wish you could pick one card in your deck that will always show up in your starting hand. Please, Supercell. Because without that mechanic, you just lose to people doing stupid things like Lumberloon at the bridge because your only counter happened to not be in cycle, right? Like, if I could just have either my Tesla or my Tornado in my starting hand every single game, I would never get hit by a Hog Rider at the beginning of the game. Like, it would make games so much more playable, because it would just remove the luck of some of these decks that rely on nonsense to beat you. But yeah, guys, I mean, I'm pretty excited for Hytale, guys. Like, I mean, imagine spending like $5 million or whatever it was to acquire a game that you sold to someone else because you were like, actually, bro, for the fans, let's do it. But yeah, guys, I would definitely check it out if you haven't already. It's pretty awesome. Okay, how is that hog not on my Icebow? And he lightnings. He goes for a lightning, and somehow he has the elixir to do that after he played Hog Witch the Bridge. Bro, I don't even know what to say. He's playing his skeletons as if he's at 10 elixir, which there's just no way that he is. I just straight up do not believe that. I'm going to go for my skellies in the back here, and I'm just going to go for a rocket on this night witch? No, regular witch here. I know he's just trying to bait my rocket, guys, but I really do not care because it kind of doesn't make a difference to me. I'm going to go for my Tesla up high here because I figured he was going to go for a Hog Rider, and lo and behold, he did. And really bad lightning, I want to say, because, like, now I just get the best counter push of all time. And I'm going to go for my Skellies here to block for whatever he plays, and he plays that. And I'm going to go for my log here on top of that bar barrel, and we are going to... We better get on the tower. I mean, he spent a 6 elixir. How did that hit my Tesla? Hello? Okay, whatever. He let 2 knights get on his tower, so we're still fine. I'm just going to go for my NATO here. He's going to go for, like, a... What? What? How did that not kite? Excuse me? Bro, I don't even know. I'm just going to go for my rocket here on all of this because he's just going to spam into it. And, okay, bro. I'm just going to go for my Evo Tesla here, and he's going to go for lightning on all of this. He's going to play, like, Berserker or something into my Tesla so that he can then lightning. I'm just going to go for my Expo late so that he has to either lightning the Ice Whiz and the Expo, or he has to, okay, he could give up too. That's an option. Yeah, what an insane game. Hog Lightning and the Hog Rider just does not get pulled by my Tornado. I don't even know, guys. But yeah, I mean, look where we were, guys. Last video, we were, like, in, like, the same spot when we ended, and now we are just coming back to where we were before. It's rough out there, man. It's rough out there. I'm gonna get one more game, guys, and then we are going to call it quits for today. Alright, guys, we are in our last game of the day, and so one thing I'm really hoping for from Hightail is I've always wanted a... Okay, dude, really? This is how we're starting our games? Like, again, guys, if I didn't have my Tesla in hand, I would have instantly lost. Like, I hope you guys know that. I'm gonna go for my Expo now. Okay, I actually thought that I needed to kite that to survive there. Okay, he's playing Balloon Cycle, which I don't know how this matchup is, to be honest. I haven't played it enough. Oh, he's not playing Balloon Cycle. Well, he is. Well, he's playing Balloon Cycle, but I thought he's playing that one Balloon Miner Cycle deck, but that deck does not have Vines in it, so now I don't really know what he's running. Vines is really bad for me, actually, especially because he has, like, the Balloon and the Vines. But we're going to see what we can do here, guys. Hopefully we can still squeeze out a win out of this one. His Quick Cycle will be a problem. Oh, wait, no, of course he's not playing Balloon Miner because he has Lumberjack. I don't know why I didn't think of that. You know what? I'm going to go for my Tesla here because I can NATO the Balloon in if he decides to go opposite lane, and then I can go for an Expo at the bridge. I'm actually going to play my Ice Whiz in the back too because I want him to think, oh, I can just go in with my Balloon, and then I'm just going to outcycle him into oblivion. Okay, I'm not sure what to do here, guys. I kind of want to go in, to be honest, because I have my Evo Tesla if he wants to be really aggressive. Okay, I'm going to go for my Evo Tesla here on top of this Lumberjack, and that should be pretty good because the Knight is going to tank it very well because it's Evo, and we are going to get some damage too. And he's forced to Vines. Wow, a bit of an overcommit, honestly. I feel like I can punish that. Like, I should be up to Elixir, I think, because he went, what, 9 Elixir at the bridge against my 10 Elixir at the bridge, and then he went for a Vines 2. So, okay, maybe he's only down, like, 1 Elixir. Maybe I think he was down 2 Elixir because he played that Ice Golem pretty late. I'm going to go for my Expo again and go for my Tesla, and the thing is, if he goes Lumberloon opposite lane, that's fine. Okay, really bad Musketeer, I feel like, because I can just go for my Ice Whiz now, and that's going to be problem for him. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna go for my log here and my skellies, and hold on. I'm gonna go for my Expo again, and okay. Wait, I misclicked. I missed the Musketeer. I missed the Musketeer, guys. Wait, it's over. I just lost. Wait, guys, I just lost. I'm not even trolling, I just lost. Wait, how is that alive? How is that musketeer? How is that musketeer alive? Guys, how is that musketeer alive? What? How did it live? How did it... Okay, I'm going in, I'm going in. I have to. I'm gonna go for my skellies here to kite this lumberjack, and I'm gonna go for my log here. Okay, the skellies survive. I do get on the tower for a brief moment, and I'm gonna go for my knight here on this barbarrow. Okay, we're down 1,000,000 elixir though. Okay, how do I win this game, guys? How do I actually win this game? Okay, he has... What does he have? He has vines, right? So he probably doesn't have any other spell because he has the lumberjack, which drops the rage spell, so he probably doesn't need anything for swarms. So I'm going to go for my defensive Icebow here, and I'm going to go for... Wait, no, he has Fireball, doesn't he? He used Fireball on my... Yeah, he has Fireball, but he uses it on the Ice Whiz instead of the Balloon. So what I'm going to do here... Okay, I don't even have to do anything because the Balloon goes to my Icebow. And now I'm going to go for a Knight in the back set up for an offense, and he does go for his Ice Golem, which I think is really good for me because I can go for my Icebow here. Okay, really bad Icebow. Wait, no. Wait, really good Icebow. Really good Icebow. Wait. Please, Tesla, get down. No, dude! It didn't go on the bomb tower. Why? Oh, dude, this is bad. I'm going to go for my Icebow opposite lane. Okay, he does go for the Lumberloon. I'm going to go for my rocket last second here. Really late rocket. And we will be fine. I'm going to go for my Evo Tesla here. He does go for a... Wait, what was that? Why do you go for the... Okay, wait. I can punish him, guys. I can punish him. I promise you guys I can punish him. He can't get away with all of this, guys. He can't. He can't get away with all this. I don't believe it. I don't believe this. He can get away with all this because he has Fireball, and Fireball bails him out of the Icebow matchup. Oh my god, bro. I outplayed him so hard, and it didn't even matter. Because he just could get bailed out by a 4 elixir spell that does near equivalent damage to a rocket. And that every Royal Giant player is using. That everyone in the top 200 is using. That hard counters this deck in particular. Guys, I don't even know what to do, bro. I'm gonna have to, like, start my villain arc or something, because, I mean, guys, I have the Evo recruits. I might have to use a little bit of, you know, one of these guys in my next video.